How's it going, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Prodigy and welcome to today's video. So we've gotten a lot, and I mean a lot, of news about Kingdom Hearts these past 2 weeks. One of the things specifically we've received a lot more insight on is the worlds of the game. We've seen tons of extended gameplay of Toy Box, Port Royal, Monstropolis, and even Arendelle. The reason this is so great is because you guys already know how trailers go. They cut footage to make it look better than it might actually be. Things aren't finished. But with this extended gameplay we've gotten, it's the raw footage of the game. No cuts, no anything. What you're looking at on screen is more than likely what you'll be getting when you receive this game in January. Today, I grabbed a good friend of mine that you have not seen on the channel in about 1.5 years now. Today, we'll be discussing the level design in Kingdom Hearts 3 and how it's such an improvement from previous Kingdom Hearts titles and how it will benefit Kingdom Hearts 3 a lot more. So without further rambling, I would like to introduce the man, the myth, the legend himself, Aliahsan. Take it away, my friend.
Hey guys, it's Ali here. Just as Prodigy said, it's been a good amount of time since I've last actually appeared on his channel, so it's an absolute blessing to be here and, you know, to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 in its incredible condition. We saw it, actually seen it in his last trailer, is actually quite an honor, to be honest. So thank you for having me here, man. I greatly appreciate it. We actually have a video on my channel discussing the cutscenes, his directorial choice, its overall writing direction, and I think it's a good watch. You could watch it at the end of this video, of course.
Yeah, of course, of course. So let's get this discussion started. First off, we're going to be talking about what worlds, first off, have the best level design. Me personally, I'm gonna start off, I think that Port Royal and Big Hero 6, and you might be able to throw Arendelle in the mix there as well. Honestly, all the worlds, but those are the big 3 right now that I think just look magnificent, and I am super excited for because there's such diversity in those levels.
For me, it's actually extremely hard to just pick one. Just to kind of like give you guys a little glance of like what we're dealing with. Obviously, we've seen Olympus. Olympus is very versatile in its kind of like foliage, overall tone of backgrounds and stuff. It really is a huge world. We've also seen, Tangled. Tangled seems like very nice, but I don't think we've seen enough of it. But I'm a huge fan of Toy Story for sure. Big Hero 6 is what we've seen recently, and the verticality of that, as well as like the overall size, it's very, very kind of captivating. And I don't know. I guess it'll just have to be Olympus, Big Hero 6, as well as I'm gonna have to say one of yours, Port Royal, just because of like the differentiation of the background and the design of it.
Right, like Pirate Sword, who doesn't love that? One of the things that I love so much about Port Royal, I'm gonna start off with that, is that you can fight like everywhere. You can fight. There's big battles in the sky, big heartless fights in the sky. There's fights on land with like the nobodies. You can see in this scene there's the gambler Heartless, I think that's his name, the Heartless, or not Heartless, nobody, based off of Luxord. You can fight in the ocean, in the sea. Like it's all just crazy. You can fight in all 3 levels of combat, and I like it a lot. Regarding Big Hero 6, San Francisco is a world that I've been looking forward to for the longest time. We've all been looking forward to it ever since 2015 when they revealed Big Hero 6 for Kingdom Hearts 3 for the first time at D23 Anaheim of that year. Big Hero 6 is just so beautiful. Like, it actually feels like a city looking at the trailers. Like when you're flying on Baymax in this scene, you can actually see the cars on the ground moving. The world, the atmosphere around it is just so well done. So moving on with Frozen, I think that Frozen looks close to the best out of all of them. Maybe it's just me with snow worlds in video games. I'm a sucker for those in video games. I don't know why, but we saw the Trinity Sled minigame the other day at TGS. We also saw this boss fight with the 3 Heartless that were chasing Sora, Dawn, and Goofy in the sled minigame, and all of it leading up to the big climax with the mini boss. It all looked beautiful. I love that when Sora walks around, Sora, Dawn, and Goofy walks around, or when the Heartless go into the ground and like dash at you, you can actually see the imprints that they all made in the snow, and it all just looks really good.
Yeah, I mean, I greatly agree. I mean, just regarding the really fine details and everything that we see in Frozen, you could really tell it's in its very final stages of development, and it's extremely nice to look at. Other worlds that kind of include these small, very minuscule details and just overall fine details really include, I think, Toy Story. Toy Story has done a very well and a good job of showcasing and depicting these like really cute little not only mini games, but just like really nice like knickknacks here and there that you could do within the world that make it more living and breathing. I feel we've seen that in the demo like way back, so like you could just imagine what level of quality it is up to really right now. And Frozen, we've seen it, and I think I've gotten glimpses of like the final stages of like obviously Big Hero 6's world, so it's just really nice to see getting really well knit together. And I'm just really excited to see the final product, because we still have a little bit of chunk of time before the overall development of Kingdom Hearts 3 stops. It goes golden, and then we get to finally play the final product, and I'm extremely happy to see the overall development and overarching kind of success in their development as we see these trailers.
Right, I totally agree with you. One thing that I do want to touch upon with this level design discussion is that Kingdom Hearts 3, from what we've seen so far anyways, we haven't seen any situation where boss fights look really clunky and kind of tight, Let me explain more about that. In previous Kingdom Hearts games, more specifically, from what I remember, Dream Drop Distance had this issue, and Kingdom Hearts 1 had this issue with very select boss fights, where you would kind of be in this really small battle arena and not really have much space to move around. Given in Kingdom Hearts 1 compared to like Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop, and Kingdom Hearts 3 of course now, you don't have as many movement options, but still I do feel like you're a little kind of closed in. It feels very tight and just constricted. In Dream Drop Distance, you had a lot of movement options, but you had these really giant boss fights, especially when those people who played it on the 3DS, even on the PS4, this is the issue, where you have these giant boss fights, but they're in this really small area, and that boss fight takes up about 50% of what that area is, so you can't really move around much. The boss's like hitbox is just crazy, and it's just not that sometimes it can hinder the experience of a boss fight.
No, I completely agree. I mean, you could really see the level of evolution regarding how they go about boss fights and how they go about the overall gameplay experience regarding fights and everything, just in general, how tight the battle mechanics are. I know there was a lot of controversy regarding Kingdom Hearts 3's battle mechanics, just talking about his combos and stuff like that, and I'm sure you could touch upon that after I'm done talking, Prodigy, but I just want to like really talk about the overarching kind of controversy being like, it doesn't feel that tight, it doesn't feel that fast paced, it doesn't feel that smooth compared to Kingdom Hearts 2. And with Kingdom Hearts 2, obviously very tight combos, very nice, very low latency kind of like feeling when you're like pressing the button, when you're like attacking, and like how it feels, and overall like how non-floaty it feels from Kingdom Hearts 2. And I think with Kingdom Hearts 3, they're trying to really amass to like they're really trying to cater to the masses and trying to get the best of each and single game, and they're really trying to incorporate the best of each game without trying to hinder too much of like trying to make it feel, because like if it really felt exactly like Kingdom Hearts 2, I don't know if people would like. I know a lot of people would like it, but like for me personally, like I always like to go for the level of feeling evolution and like the feeling of like proper innovation and proper like something novelty, something new and spectacle. And I feel like if it felt exactly like Kingdom Hearts 2, I'd feel a little bit kind of like maybe cheated, because then I'd feel like, oh, they just kind of copy and pasted the whole, like, obviously the formula works for Kingdom Hearts 2, but I'd feel a little bit cheated. I wanted them to kind of experiment and try to give us a new experience regarding battle mechanics.
Further proof that they're like doing all of this and they're keeping the levels that they're building in mind. Like you have these big attraction flow rides, big Keyblade transformations, and like you have so much room to use them. You don't feel constricted. It doesn't look like you're constricted. It doesn't look like the area is too tight. It's all very fluid, I guess you can say. Open. You're free to like mess around. And in Kingdom Hearts 3, you're not going to have as many loading screens as you did in Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Birth by Sleep, all the previous Kingdom Hearts games pretty much. And I like that a lot. It makes the game feel more free than any other Kingdom Hearts game before. And I already felt like in games like Kingdom Hearts 2, KH1, Dream Drop, that I had a lot of control with my combat, but they're giving you even more control in KH3 and so many options along with that. And it's all just beautiful. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be an amazing game, and this is just one small thing talking about the level design that is part of the big hype train that is Kingdom Hearts 3. Just one of the many things that we're excited for. So thank you guys for watching today's video. I really do appreciate all of your love and support recently on the content. If you guys want to go ahead and sub to Aliahsan's channel, not even if you want to, go sub to that man. What is he doing? Also watch our video on his channel as well. It will be in the end card, and there will be a link below in the description. If you enjoyed today's video, you already know what to do. Leave a like, share the video with a friend or family member, and last but not least, if you want to become a part of the union, all you have to do is hit that red little subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy.
And my name is Aliahsan. Thank you guys for watching.
Peace out.